The final Woj bomb of all time before he retired drops a basketball earthquake. Houston wants to trade for Kevin Durant. The shockwaves are immediate. A young Rockets core pursuing an aging superstar? Haven't they learned from Phoenix's costly gamble? I guess not. Either way, let's break down the trade. But to understand how Kevin Durant got here, we have to rewind from the beginning because, well, this is the story of Kevin Durant, aka the Slim Reaper. Kevin Durant, born September 29, 1988 in Washington, D.C., begins his basketball journey humbly. Raised primarily by his mother, Wanda Pratt, Durant quickly showcases exceptional talent at National Christian Academy, Oak Hill Academy, and Montrose Christian School. His rare combination of size and guard-like skills makes him a standout prospect. After one dominant season at Texas, where he won the Naismith College Player of the Year, Durant entered the NBA draft.
With the second pick in the 2007 NBA draft, the Seattle Supersonics select Kevin Durant from the University of Texas.
Quickly becoming a highly anticipated professional player. Drafted second overall in 2007 by the Seattle Supersonics, Durant rapidly rose to NBA stardom. When the franchise relocates to Oklahoma City, Durant becomes the cornerstone of the Young Thunder, teaming up with Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Despite multiple playoff runs, a championship eludes them. Seeking titles and validation, Durant controversially joins the Golden State Warriors in 2016. Yeah, we didn't forget. He captures 2 championships and 2 finals MVP awards, but faces relentless criticism. Seeking new challenges, Durant partners with Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn in 2019, but internal turmoil derails their championship ambitions. In 2023, Durant was traded to the Phoenix Suns, a high-risk, high-reward move by new owner Matt Ishbia, who sacrifices valuable young players and picks to acquire him. Durant's tenure in Phoenix quickly becomes problematic. Despite his individual excellence, organizational mismanagement and poor roster chemistry undermine team success. Adding Bradley Beal further complicates team dynamics, ultimately leading to disappointing playoff performances. Tensions peak when ownership quietly attempts to trade Durant back to the Warriors, a move Durant himself vetoes, unwilling to reunite with former teammate Draymond Green, even though he said something differently. Now, Durant is traded to the Houston Rockets. The deal sends Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, a top 10 pick, and several second-round picks to Phoenix. A surprisingly steep package for a player of Durant's caliber, since you're going to need at least another piece to win a title with Durant at this stage in his career. Why Houston? Durant's preferred destinations include San Antonio, Miami, and Houston. The Spurs decide Durant's age doesn't align with their timeline. Miami hesitates to surrender valuable future assets. Houston, however, sees Durant as the ideal veteran piece to complement their talented young roster led by coach Ime Udoka, Durant's former Brooklyn assistant coach. And from the look of things, Durant embraces the move, celebrating the opportunity with his agent, reflecting excitement about his new beginning. Despite his advancing age, Durant remains an elite offensive talent, averaging around 27 points per game with outstanding efficiency. However, subtle signs of decline emerge. Decreased defensive capabilities, fewer drives to the basket, and fewer free throw opportunities. Houston, anchored by promising young stars Alperen Şengün, Amen Thompson, and veteran Fred VanVleet, had already established itself as a strong defensive team. However, offensive consistency remains their key weakness. Durant directly addresses this gap, providing a reliable scoring presence. The Rockets' former young star Jalen Green, while talented, struggles with inconsistency, proving expendable in pursuit of Durant. Dillon Brooks' departure also creates a void, yet the team remains confident in their defensive strength led by Thompson and Şengün. The Rockets' gamble on Durant revitalizes his narrative, offering him another opportunity at championship contention and mentorship. Yet, Durant's historical reluctance towards vocal leadership presents a potential challenge. The responsibility falls heavily on coach Ime Udoka, whose authoritative leadership style might bridge this critical gap. Udoka's history of successfully managing star players and enforcing a strong team-oriented culture positions him uniquely to guide Durant and Houston's young talent. The relationship between Udoka and Durant, developed during their Brooklyn days, fosters an environment of trust and respect, crucial for a veteran star integrating into a youthful roster. Durant now has a clear role: deliver clutch performances, mentor emerging stars, and embrace a leadership style fitting his personality. This strategic combination may unlock Durant's full potential once more and possibly cement his legacy with a defining championship run. Houston's strategic shift towards Durant also implies a changed stance regarding young superstars like Giannis. Rumors suggest the Rockets may have insights indicating Giannis' commitment to Milwaukee, prompting their decisive pivot to Durant. Kevin Durant's career, filled with triumph, controversy, and relentless scrutiny, enters a fascinating new chapter in Houston. The Rockets' bold move could define Durant's legacy and reshape their own basketball future. Houston's ambitious gamble stands as Durant's ultimate test, a quest for redemption and one final chance at basketball immortality.